Hey, it's Melissa from QB Banana. Please excuse the building noises that are going on. I had been waiting to record this video for a very long time and I just cannot wait any longer. So, some people are quick to judge those that suffer from addictions, and I can understand and I can see why so. However, there needs to be a much deeper understanding about addiction and where it comes from if we really want people to actually overcome their addictions. Now, for myself, I've suffered from addictions, whether that be through my own personal addictions or through my loved ones' addictions. And, I can't speak for all. I'm also not a medical professional. However, I would love to share some of my perspectives on this topic, and I would like to open up the space to get others thinking and also get people talking about it more. And addiction is much more common than we think. There's alcohol, there's gambling, mobile phones, working, prescription medication. And from my understanding, addiction comes from it stems from what most people would call things like traumas or out of balances. And there are particular traumas that are related to particular addictions as well. Let's use a reasonably extreme example to kind of share with you what I'm getting at. So let's take something like an opiate derived substance such as heroin. So not everybody that tries heroin becomes addicted to it. Highly addictive behaviours are not actually addictive for everybody. But you will find that everybody that is addicted to heroin has suffered from sexual abuse, and more often than not, childhood sexual abuse. And so what I'm trying to say here is that when traumas are not processed and resolved from and forgiven, then they will come out in unhealthy avenues, and usually in the form of an addiction. So we class someone an alcoholic, a sex addict, a stoner, and then we forget to see the inner child that is hurting inside and trying to run away from their pain. And how do we resolve this? How do we get rid of addiction? How do we not even create it in the first place? Well, I don't have all the answers, but I would like to share, I guess, some ideas to get us all thinking. And from what I can see, it starts from us changing our perspective of addiction. Is it necessary to make a substance illegal and put someone in prison for using something like that in a personal capacity because they're addicted to it? We don't tend to do it for alcohol, depending on your culture and obviously the state that you live in, but we do it for many other substances, once again, depending on where you live. Should we be promoting medical facilities that actually get to the root cause of this? Should we all be learning a healing modality of some sort to help heal ourselves and help heal those around us? Should we be looking at those that live more in the natural cycle of nature and the land that they live on? These are all, may seem like not really connected things to what I'm saying, but if you read more into it, you will probably understand more about where I'm getting at. It's becoming more and more potentially of a thing, and I guess that really just depends on your perspective and I guess the circles that you surround yourself in. But it's, for me, it's something that has been very much a part of a lot of my life and something that I feel reasonably passionate about, and opening up the discussion with more and more people about it, I feel really good about. And sometimes these topics and getting to the root cause of these things is not easy. But in order for people to get past it, we have to sometimes go through the depths of things to really be able to heal from it and move on. So yeah, that is, I guess, my little video, sharing with you about addiction and trauma and how that's all related. Obviously, I try to keep this as very short and sharp as possible, so that you remain focused, reasonably focused throughout the whole video. Yeah, I mean, that can kind of relate to obviously our addiction with technology now, and we find it kind of hard to stay focused on things for a very long time. I know that I can get a little bit distracted myself, so yeah, I understand that. That there. So yeah, I welcome you guys to leave anything that you want to talk about in the comment section down below, or you can contact me through the other social media platforms that I'm on, and they are in the description box below. I will see you in the next video.